Hi, it's Tracy with Health and Healing with Tracy. I just want to take a few minutes to share with you a little bit about what I do and who I am because I am meeting more of you and I do get the question, so what is it that you do? And so I just wanted to share a little background so maybe it'll make a little sense since I do use different modalities and different ways that you can work with me. So I'll just go ahead and share a little bit about how I got started. I did get started as a health coach. That was something that I always felt drawn to because I like to try to be healthy and I like to help friends and family and say, oh, you should try this thing for your health or whatever. So I always like doing that. So I did sign up to be a certified health coach, and along with that came life coaching. And that was part of it, and it really made a lot of sense because we're not just um, being healthy. We're not just eating this, eating that, and that's not what it's all about. It's a whole. It just involves everything, the whole mind and body and spirit. And so that's what I really love about the life coaching is that I can incorporate that into working with clients as well and help them find some balance in their life. So that's where I started. But then I also was shown. I had a divine, I guess I'll call it download from God, that I was going to do something else. And I didn't know what it was, but I could see that it was really good and I was excited and it was really bringing joy to my life and to theirs. I didn't know what it was, but so I had to do some digging and I had to figure out what that was. And shortly after that, I figured out that it and found the emotion code. And that's where I was led and drawn to work. So the emotion code is the work of Dr. Bradley Nelson. He found that when he was working with clients as a chiropractor that there was more going on than just their misalignments. There was more in their body that was bringing them back time and time again. So he was also divinely led and ended up with the emotion code and helped clients release those emotions, which led to the body code because he kept digging further and getting divine insight as to there's something else going on with this person. And so he would work with them and they would get better and they would tell their friends and another friend. And so he became really well known and sought after. And he would see those clients that many times that had just been given up on. They had just been told by this person and that person that they'd done all they could, that was their life. This is all we can do for you and this is what you have. And so that wasn't acceptable to them. And so once they found out, they would come and see Dr. Brad. So that's what I was trained in, emotion code and then body code. That's the body code. We're finding things in the body and looking at what the root causes are and dealing with those easily and effectively. So after that, I found that I needed some help myself. I had gone through a major life change and I was helping others and helping my kids, but I didn't feel like I was as quite as good as many people are at helping myself. So I needed help. And so I reached out to someone that I knew that did emotion code and body code and also did the scans. And so I asked her if she could, yes, I would like to try that. So she did the inner voice for me and I really liked it. And she did some other things and I was like, I really don't understand it, but I like it and it helps me. So yes, let's do that again. And I was still trying to understand it, but I was enjoying using it. And then after several months, I don't know how long, I decided, maybe I can try this myself. Maybe I can. So I did, and I found that it was very beneficial, just as I already knew, to myself, to my children at the time at home, and it would just help us in so many ways, so many ways, whether it was physical imbalances, thing that we came in contact with in the body, wondering what's going on in the body, balancing the body. So it's not just scanning the body, it's also sending healing frequencies, right? Frequencies to your body along with that. And it's helping the body come back to what I call homeostasis, that balance over time. So it's really healing. So those are just the different ways that you can choose to work with me. So you've got health coaching, which is can be a 12-week program or more or longer, that we would just work on your health goals. We would really focus in and hone in on what those things are. And I would work alongside with you to make sure that you're on track for those health goals. Overall, not just about eating and not eating this and that. It's going to be a lot more than that. It's going to be balancing your life. It's going to be getting it all together and helping it all come together in a beautiful way. And then we can also incorporate with that emotion code and those subconscious blocks. I love those. Those are one of my favorite things because we just have blocks that we don't realize. They're these subconscious blocks that we've been carrying around for Lord knows how long, and they're ready to go. We just need to address those and let those go, and that makes major shifts as well. And then there's You can go beyond that if you want to incorporate, like I said, the emotion code and the body code. You can if you want to tack on the scans, sometimes here or there, or as do them as much as you want. So there's different ways that we can tweak that and work with you. But many times I'll just start with the emotion code, and that's a great start because we all have emotions, we all have emotional baggage, right? So that's a good way to start, get your body going. And there's also the Emotion Code book by Dr. Bradley Nelson if you want to check that out to get started. But do reach out and let me know if you have questions. And I hope you don't think it's complicated to work with me, because it's really not. We'll just sit down, we'll talk on the phone, or we'll talk on Zoom, whichever you prefer, and we'll just chat and we'll see where to go next. And it'll be a beautiful process. So hang in there and let me know if you have any questions on different ways you can work with me, whether it's hormones, whether it's balancing life, whether it's a physical imbalance in your body, or an emotional stressor in your body or in your family. Do reach out and just see if we're a match. If we're not, then hopefully I can point you in a different direction. But do take care and let me hear from you. And I wish you the best on your journey to health and healing.